Hello, my name's Craig Woodward. You may know me from such things as nothing because I'm a nobody, but I am going to be doing a small review because I feel like it, and I've never done one of these before, and this isn't scripted, so don't mind if I ramble a bit. I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Freelancer Max model from JRFabrications, and the quality of this model is absolutely amazing. I've personally never actually done models before beyond Hero Forge, customizable figures, and things of the like for Dungeons and Dragons. And inside the past, I did do a little bit of Warhammer, but that was when I was a teenager. So this was quite a challenge for me. I started initially with a black coat, but I then quickly realized that the orange paint wasn't taking to the black coat very well, even after it had dried. So I ended up needing to completely wash off the black coat with a paint remover at the time and change it over to a white coat, which is a slightly off-white, which you can actually see on the white here, which I thought was particularly nice. I was originally worried that it would be too close to the unpainted color, but it actually came out particularly lovely. The paint I started to use were the Citadel paints, and I was thankfully using new brushes that a good D&D friend of mine had bought me as a gift, and they are amazing brushes. I absolutely love them. But the quality and the detail of the model is something that I was not expecting. I mean, I'd heard that they were high quality, but as I said, I've never done large models before. But this has inspired me to start going into things like shipbuilding and things of the like, although it's still D&D related because I'll be building a ship and modifying it to look like a ship of a D&D campaign. But that's just entirely a separate thing. And I'm probably going to fail at it horribly. Um, the color scheme, I was originally going to go for a customizable a custom color scheme, but then I realized that as the game went on, I would probably get myself different skins for the ship and different colors for the ship, and therefore I wouldn't want it to become outdated. So instead of allowing it to become outdated, I decided to go for the classic skin because then it's always the Freelancer Max instead of a particular color of the Freelancer Max. The guns and doors and all the different panels are of particularly high quality. I suppose the only slightly negative thing that I can actually say about this, and it is the tiniest slight, is that I was really hoping for the back panel to be able to open and close at will and be on some kind of hinge system, be able to just clip in and on a hinge system. But that turned out to not be the case. I thought it was when I first got it, but it wasn't. I ended up having to choose to either glue it open or closed, and I chose for this one to be open simply because I actually did do effort on the inside, only to realize that you can't really see inside because it's so dark. Was really quite tempted to try and wire up some kind of lights on the inside, but that would be a little bit beyond the scope of my capability personally. Um, but yeah, the colors that I ended up using, as I said, was Citadel paint, and I ended up using the proper orange, the closest orange that I could get inside the store for it. And personally, I think that it came out really nicely. I took a lot of in-game screenshots as references, but also the website has some fantastic references. One of the things that I was really quite pleased at is the ability to reconnect things like the landing gear and the door with the ladder and everything like that. And I absolutely love the fact that I can change it from landing mode to pilot mode. And the landing gear itself, actually, I did quite a bit of detail on, or well, not really. It's like three different colors, so like two shades of black and a bit of the white. But I like the way that I did it. They're not quite accurate to how they were. Some parts of it are supposed to be orange, but I decided to go with the black and white motif there because I just felt that it suited better for the underside of it, and also effort. This has been sprayed with a coating, which I cannot remember the particular name of, but I got it right here. Okay, Krylon Crystal Clear. This protects it against water damage, permanent gloss finish. It does nice yellowing. It says it dries in minutes, but I highly recommend letting it dry overnight. And other than that, yeah, that's basically all I've got to say about this. The quality is phenomenal, and there's currently no other models on the website that I'm definitely thinking of grabbing, simply because I have a very specific set of the ships that I like within the game. But that being said, if any of my ships that I love inside the game, things like the Odyssey and some other things, are if they end up coming to the store, I will be definitely getting them, and I will be definitely loving putting them together. So, yeah, thank you, JRFabrication. The quality is amazing, and it is most certainly worth the price, trust me. I just absolutely love the detail of this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I did mess up on a few things, even though it looks quite nice on camera. You can see that part of it, unfortunately, became a little bit warped. This was not their fault. This was my fault. And on the inside, the one of the pylons of the turret ended up actually snapping on, so it's only got one pylon poking out on the inside, which is probably a good thing because we all know that inside the game the pylons get in the way of everything, and I'd really like them to fit into the ceiling. That'd be quite nice. Thank you very much. But still, worth the money. I love this so much. Thank you so much. And that's my review. Hope you liked it. I'm Craig Woodward, signing off.